Hello and welcome to an episode of What I Eat in a Day to Get Lean for Summer. What do you eat in a day to get lean for summer, Tom? Well, I'll tell you. Stay tuned. I wouldn't mind a hair transplant for breakfast. I did inquire yesterday actually. It's this chunk here. In a bid to claw it back, I've started derma rolling and using minoxidil again from a company called Manual. Non-spon. Paid with it from my own money. But yeah, I did inquire, so we'll see. One of life's many paradoxes, I suppose. Do I really require a hair transplant, or is it the societal pressures around me that's causing me to make such a decision? Discuss. Very early today. What's the time? It's 5:45. I've been working. I got up at 4:20 because there was noise outside, and then when you get that, is it too early to get up? What would David Goggins say? Get up, motherfucker. So I got up and come to the office. Hard work, client check-ins, 3 startups today. I got a call at 7, and then we'll go and do some fasted cardio, crack on with the day. We have got, me and JK are going to Ibiza in 5 weeks in a day's time. Not that I'm counting. We're going for 6 weeks. A stag do in Valencia will disrupt that 6 weeks. I say disrupt as if that's a cause of concern. I'm very much looking forward to it. But yeah, 6 weeks in Ibiza, going to Valencia for the weekend as well. Very exciting summer. I start my day off, any of my fellow IBS, IBD sufferers, peppermint tea. I just feel like it calms everything down. It gets everything primed and ready for a day of eating. Does the peppermint tea. So I'm gonna sit here, do the rest of my check-ins. We'll head over to the gym over there to do some fasted cardio, back for some gut health optimization, supplementation, and then we'll crack on the day. Stay tuned. A full gut health optimization supplementation video is coming soon, but what I'm currently running is a BPC 157 and lorozatide combination, 1 cab of each every AM and PM. BPC seems to have some gut healing properties, including repairing the gut lining, enhancements within the gut microbiome, and a greater balance between the gut-brain axis. Lorozatide has some similar effects with the prevention of tight junction openings. Anyone that is celiac may want to look into this supplement. I get mine from Biolab. I've spoken before how pre and probiotics can strengthen the gut. I use Visbiome, a heavy-hitting probiotic that has some strong clinical studies behind it in its use for those with IBS and IBD. It is expensive, so those that don't require such high CFU may want to opt for something like Simprove or Supplement Needs Probiotic. We know fibre is key to improvements in microbiome diversity. However, recent human studies have highlighted how important fermented foods are too. So your sourdoughs, kefir, sauerkraut, kombucha. Alongside my Visbiome, my morning smoothie consists of flaxseed, kefir and blueberries. Meal number 1 today is some French toast with sea bass and fruit. All you need for your French toast is some sourdough. I use spelt, an egg, splash of almond milk and some vanilla extract. Whisk in a bowl, then dip and fry. Frozen melted raspberries and almond butter to finish. Right then folks, pre-workout time. You are probably aware of the craze right now on Instagram where fitness influencers slide 2 food items that hold the same caloric value and then point at it. Ooh, great job! Great job, buddy! You can count calories. When did you learn that? Because before 2024, I didn't know what a calorie was, so thanks for discovering it, mate. The issue with sliding a plate of sourdough, avocado and salmon and then labelling it healthy at 800 calories versus then comparing it to like 3 cookies that are maybe 750 calories and then labelling it unhealthy. One, you're further exacerbating the poor relationship with food that people have anyway, but you're failing to understand. One is going to cause a massive blood glucose spike. That spike's going to crash and it's also going to leave you craving more carbs versus something that is going to satiate you, is protein rich, has got a fantastic antioxidant and vitamin portfolio and is also going to further contribute to improvements in your gut microbiome and going to stabilise your blood glucose far better. Am I saying that having 3 cookies is inherently bad? Not really. If it's timed correctly, i.e. pre-workout, and you have enough calories on board to have and warrant those cookies, then happy days. Obviously, I'd rather you have something a bit better than 3 cookies pre-workout, but there needs to be more understanding, because imagine if you're new, right? You're scrolling through Instagram, you've got these Instagram influencers that are comparing 3 cookies to like salmon avocado on toast. You're thinking, oh sweet, what, can I have the cookies then? No, it's not like, you need to provide some nuance when you're doing these sort of posts. So, utilise a blood glucose spike. Someone asked me today why I have higher fats on a rest day and why I have lower glycemic carbohydrates outside of my training, because right now I'm having a little bit more sugar, but I'm essentially going to utilize that blood glucose spike in the gym, get a good pump, and outside of that, to control my blood glucose, I'm going to have things like sweet potato, rice, pastas, sourdoughs that aren't going to cause a big rapid response. We all know what it's like. If I have a few biscuits when I start no one's having a few biscuits. It's like people that compare like, 3 jelly babies versus this. Who's having 3 jelly babies, bro? Show me a family that's going to have a handful of jelly babies and stop there. Like, why would you want to torture yourself like that? So, can we stop it, please? Thanks. Pre-workout today is 100 grams of the Gut Health cultured coconut yogurt from the Coconut Collab. Having about 25 grams of the granola. I tell you, I do miss my crunchy nut granola. OGs of the channel when I used to slam that stuff. But the Deliciously Ella granola is really good. Not too much junk in there at all. And I also use their pesto, their green pesto. So for anyone that has issues with like dairy, then their plants basil pesto. It's fantastic. Or equally, let's all stop being lazy and make our own pesto. But sometimes anybody got time for that. So I'm having some granola, 25 grams, and then 100 grams of frozen blueberries. I like the frozen stuff because it melts and it's a bit betterer. See what I mean? It melts and then the juice is like much better. You have mail. What t-shirt should we wear for training today? The new t-shirt project range is fantastic, and so is the utilities. I don't think I've got that. I shot it the other day. Oh no, I do. I shot it the other day. It's a model. The Boots. I was 1993 Boots Baby of the Year award. Did you know that? Have I told you that before? I don't think I have the utility actually. I think it's just all the t-shirt project. But utility, the gilet. You know I like a gilet. The gilet, the cargo pants, and the tees are fantastic. So when I do get them, I will show you. It's hot at the moment, isn't it? Let's wear something white. No, this one here. Lovely. Right, time for push. Okay, post-workout time. Super simple, super easy post-workout, done in about 15 minutes. You could bulk prep this as well on a Sunday for Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday at a push. You'll need sweet potato, got about 300 grams here. I've got some feta cheese, the free from, so no dairy. Some red peppers, regular will do, they didn't have any, so these are the Romano ones. Some fresh herbs, so some parsley, chicken, olive oil, salt, and I've got this smoked tomato paste. You could get regular tomato paste and then just get in some like paprika and some seasonings and whatnot. But what you'll need to do, we'll blast that in the micro for 5 minutes and then we'll do 10 minutes in the oven. So set that for 200 degrees, give this a chef up, get some little splash of olive oil on there and some salt as well, and then put that straight in the microwave for 5 minutes. And then in a bowl add your chicken, peppers and a couple of teaspoons of your paste. We don't want it dry, so put a pan lid on top, get the juices flowing a little bit. When there's a few minutes to go, just get your parsley or your fresh herbs and begin to finely dice. Then get your feta cheese and then just mash and chop them all together. Then once sweet potatoes done, so is the chicken, just start to load it up. And then finally just add in your herby feta cheese. Voila, there is the finished product. 15-minute post-workout, could easily have that at lunch. You could Put that in some glass Tupperware, heat it up at work, add the cheese. Might be quite nice melted actually. But yeah, sweet potato, chicken, red pepper, feta cheese and mixed herbs. Gonna eat this, what is the time? 4:20. Got 3 client starts to do, 2 check-ins, and then gonna go to the park. That is tranquility. Wait till you get over there, there's a couple of seats over those bad boys over there. Something about being in nature recently, it's lovely, isn't it? I think since the Cambridge trip, I'm going back up there next weekend. Another 3 nights up there. Lovely. Gonna take the bike up there though. If the weather's like this, then clock up some miles. London duathlon is in September, and then London to Brighton's the weekend after. So, double stack. Super simple, high protein dinner. Season your haddock. I'm using some mixed herbs with some salt in the oven, 180 degrees for 18 minutes. Whilst that's cooking, dice up some courgette, fry it off, and then add it to your pasta pesto. I'm using the green pesto from Deliciously Ella. Then plate it up, finish with some pomegranate, and there we have it. A nice simple full day of eating. There we go, folks. 5 weeks to go before holiday. Very easy for me just to switch back into bodybuilder mode and mindset. I think the years of competing allow me to just really go into the bodybuilder routine quite easily. Wake up, fasted cardio, come back, walk the dog, so I get a very large chunk of my expenditure done in the morning. Then I'll have my pre-workout meal, do my check-ins, allow that to digest, go and train, come back, finish check-ins, do some light work, and then have post-workout meal, and then have my dinner. As of today, me and JK have cut bread, so no bread for the next 5 weeks. We're terrible, us two. We're real sluts for a bit of sourdough. Sourdough, peanut butter, and banana. And, you know, we can't stop at one slice. We get that kettle on, many a tea and many a slice of sourdough. So we thought, you know what, out of sight, out of mind, no bread for the next 4 or 5 weeks until we get over there. And yeah, like I said, really easy for me to kind of switch into bodybuilder mindset, bodybuilder mode and routine. But that is all from me. Hope you enjoyed the full day of eating and can take a few little tips and tricks here and there. And also, if you're looking to optimize your digestion as well, taking a few pointers from that. We will be releasing some videos before we go to our Ibiza BPC 157 video and a gut supplementation, gut optimization supplementation video, as well as a few other little bits and bobs. I want to get a few clothes and that for Ibiza. Right, ladies and gents, I will see you very soon off to Cambridge, as I said, again next week. I don't think I'll vlog. I think I'll just take myself up there for a couple of days. Some training, eating, and hope the weather is good, because I'll take the bike as well for some sessions around there, which will be lovely. Right, take care of yourself. Thank you for watching, and as always, thank you, good night, and much love.